Hey everybody, it's Ruby. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ruby and I really hope that you choose to stick around. I wanted to make kind of a different sit-down talking video for you guys today, but these actually get a very positive response whenever I do make these on my channel. These kind of more like authentic, let's just sit down, not scripted, talk about whatever's on my mind kind of videos. So I thought, like, let's just do that tonight because I am definitely kind of in a talking and sharing mood. So in the past, I've been very open with you guys and I've made a lot of videos talking about kind of my past anxiety that has come a lot with the idea of dating and kind of my general thoughts about it and kind of why I took a break from dating. If you want to watch those videos, just go ahead and kind of take a journey back on my channel and you will definitely find those because there were a lot. But to just give a quick little recap, I took a break from dating for a multitude of reasons, but I took a break for a little bit over 2 years, primarily because I knew that I was moving to New York full time and I didn't think that that was fair to somebody. Also, I was just kind of tired of being disappointed, getting my hopes up, and you know, I mean, there were just so many reasons, and I feel like I've mentioned them in so many videos, it's not even funny. And I was really okay with like finally being on my own. I was happy being on my own. I wasn't necessarily like looking to start anything, although like it was maybe a thought that would creep into my head once in a while, you know, maybe I want to like get back into dating. I was also so happy like being on my own. I wasn't necessarily like concerned with anything else. And as the saying goes, when you're not looking for something at all and you're not expecting something at all, that's the moment that something shows up, and that's exactly what happened to me. I made a video a few months ago talking about my fear of commitment, and so I feel like almost this video is kind of a part 2 in a way, because now I am in a very committed, pretty serious relationship, if I do say so myself, and I just kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit and talk about getting over the fear of like just kind of jumping into something scary and unknown, which is a relationship. Looking back a little bit and doing a little bit of soul searching, I think all of my preconceived notions and fears about dating really did stem from the previous relationships that I have had, which have all not been great and have all ended in like obvious heartbreak because I'm not with those people anymore. And I think in a sense I let those very few experiences, because I really haven't dated a lot of people, but I let those very few experiences kind of make me believe that that's all that was out there in the world and that's all that there was to choose from, so like why even bother, if that makes any sense. And I knew that that wasn't true. I really did, deep down in my heart, but I think just kind of on the surface and when initially looking into things, that's kind of how I felt. But like I said, I was definitely very scared, and so I just focused on myself a lot, which I also think that I really needed to do. And I became very happy being by myself, and I kind of talked myself into the idea that that's all that there really was going to be for a very long time. It was just like me, myself, and I. Then I met this person and I immediately thought, oh shoot, here we go again. I met this person who initially I really was reluctant to admit that I liked, and I was reluctant to let myself like him, not because he isn't the best person in the world, because he totally is, but because all of a sudden I just got so scared and I got flooded with all of these just like really negative memories of previous relationships. And so I immediately like started to retreat, and I started to become very like aware of my feelings and forcing them to like not come up. And eventually I realized that just really was not working. I was like completely head over heels for a person for the first time in a very long time, and it was just a different feeling than anything I have ever felt before. So after some convincing and talking to myself and some really good friends of mine, I just kind of eventually said, you know what, like screw it. This person in my mind is worth going after and taking a chance for, and for the first time in my life, the fear of rejection does not scare me. And I think that's also because I've definitely grown up a lot within the last a little over 2 years, and I definitely have like grown up a lot, let me tell you. So, you know, maybe the idea of rejection isn't as terrifying because of that, but I don't know, something also just made me feel like this person was worth kind of going after and letting myself feel a little bit uneasy and a little bit uncertain. And so by some crazy luck in the universe, this person ended up kind of like admitting, I guess, that he had feelings for me as well, and we started dating. And that person obviously is my current boyfriend, Kevin, who I just like love with my whole heart and my everything. In the beginning, I tried not to let him know, but I'm sure he knew just how nervous I was when we were first initially dating, because we had known each other for a few months, but then, you know, dating is just like a whole nother territory, and you're getting to know someone on a whole different level. And I think he knew that I was nervous, but I don't think he knew to the extent, and it wasn't because of anything he was doing, and it wasn't even necessarily because of him. It was just because of, like, again, like I said, all the negative experiences that I have had, and the preconceived ideas, and just the negative thoughts that were running through my head that were like, Ruby, this is gonna end in like immediate rejection, and you're never gonna get kind of closure or answers as to why. And I'm a big believer in communication. I think that it's like the most important thing in any relationship. I think a relationship without communication just will never ever succeed. And so, you know, as we started dating for a longer period, I started to kind of share some of these fears with him, which I think was one of the hardest things that I've ever done, but also one of the most important things that I've ever done. And I think that's one of the reasons that I do feel like our relationship is very strong. Even though I had already kind of admitted those fears to myself, I think the second that I admitted them to him was the second that our relationship really felt real, and I felt like it could go somewhere, and I really felt free to just kind of let go and put all of myself into this relationship. And it's been a very slow and sometimes still very challenging process, but I am very proud to say that I'm no longer really scared of dating and being in a relationship, because I'm with the right person, and I really think that that's what it boils down to. I made all these videos in the past about why I don't date, why I shouldn't, not necessarily why other people shouldn't, just why I was choosing not to. And now looking back on it and kind of where I am in my life right now and where I am with my current relationship, I've just kind of realized that, you know, you can say, you know, dating isn't for you, and you can put up your walls and your defenses all you want, but then once you're with that right person, and you'll really know when you're with that right person, it just changes everything for you. It's incredibly cheesy, and I wish that there was like a better way to say this, but when I am with him, the world is just a better place, and the world looks better, and it feels better, and it feels safer, and I really do, with him, I feel the best that I've ever felt in my life, which sounds so cheesy. I really wish that there was a better way to say this. But I'm so happy that I decided to take that chance, and I'm so happy that I decided to be a little bit scared, because that's what life is kind of about, right? The moments that we feel a little bit uncomfortable, but we're also super excited in like the best way possible. I've always been a very self-sufficient person, and I've always been very good at taking care of myself. And protecting myself. Let's be honest, that would be the easier and the safer way to play your life. But there comes a time where if somebody wants to help protect you in a sense and wants to help add to your happiness in your life, if you think that person is worth it and is special enough and will treat you like the most important thing in the world, you know, why not just jump and like take the leap, if that makes any sense at all. Basically what I'm saying is I am happy. I am really happy. And for the first time in my life, I have somebody who has wiped away every single bad dating experience, negative romantic relationship experience I have ever had, and has made me forget about all of them, and has replaced each one of those negative memories with a positive, unforgettable one. Kevin, if you're watching this video, which I doubt you're watching this video, I'm sorry that this video is very cheesy, but you know what? This is YouTube. I share my life on it, and I've shared my life on here for like the past 8 years. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's what I do, so just get over it. But again, I doubt he's actually watching this video. I just wanted to put that little disclaimer in there. I think that's all for tonight's video. I hope that you guys did enjoy it. If you want more kind of random, like sit down unscripted talking videos like this, please let me know, because I love them. I'm just not sure how you guys like my very like scattered brain, like late night thoughts. If you haven't already, please subscribe and help me grow the Ruby Rocks the World family. It would mean the world to me. Follow me on all my social media networks. Links are always in the down bar below. I hope that you guys are having an awesome day, night, afternoon, whenever you all are watching this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye everybody.